Or more of recent, Davido has been showing us that he is really skilled when it comes to catching matters. So his wife is known as Video. So what are we going to call David? We are going to call David Chef. Dave Chef. Because he's good in this matter, Even on his birthday, I didn't see that video. Even on his birthday, we could see him after the party cooking, and Chioma was like, "Oh, take it easy, it hurts." So, it shows that he was actually very, very well trained. This scripture in the Bible where it says, "Train up a child in the way the child should grow, and when that child is old, the child will not depart, out of it." Davido is a typical example of somebody who has been trained, in a particular way, and he has kept at it. He's been doing it, especially now that he's married. He feels obligated to his family whenever he's not, going for shows or tours and all that. You see him in the kitchen, like he loves that he's the one cooking for the whole family, and it's something to, something to commend him for. All right, and when he shows us these skills, and I just look at, you will see that Davido has been doing this thing for the longest of time. The way he's injecting the juice into the turkey. I remember this is Thanksgiving period, right, in the United States. So turkey is a thing for Thanksgiving. So the way he's injecting it neatly, it means that it's not a show. He's not trying to tell us, okay, I can do this. It's something that he's been doing. Look at that. Look at that. Even they decorated it with carrots, with all the mengemen there. Hey, my God. This one is a marriage material. But anyways, he has been taken. I think this is his cousin, Nikki. All right, they are quite close too. All right, so that's by the way. Of course, we know that a few days ago, Davido went to, Beats FM in the United States, and, some people said he misyanned. I don't know if he misyanned. I think during the interview, he just said what it is, the way it is, that, the economy of his country is in shambles, and people are like, you're demarcating us. You don't want us to grow. You don't want investors to come here. You don't want Tinubu to succeed. All manners of things, okay? Even, of course, we've talked about a mockery. Reno, who is always, is dancing with this person when this person doesn't appoint him, because people say, you're a politician. There, when tomorrow you're for Atiku, next tomorrow you're for Obi, another time you're for Tinubu. All right, this time around you're like making it louder. You're telling us even why are we saying that the naira is weak? Blah blah blah. There's nothing I've not heard. But truth of the matter is that the guy was only being very honest, all right? And that was not the only thing he said during that interview, right? So we're also going to look at what he said. He said that his new album will soon drop, and it will drop by next year, early next year, 2025. And he also mentioned that, he has A-list rapper Odumodu blog. He talked about Chike, who is the ladies' man. But you see, those people, when he mentioned them, he actually promoted them. Like, this person is the best rapper, in Africa or internationally. The other person is the ladies' man. That means the guy is good, such that women like him. Do you understand? So, it's something to talk about. Anyway, let's listen to that interview.
I don't say feed the streets, but
when we come back,
take it back home.
Do some analysis.
You know what I'm saying? Real drop, real African records. You know what I'm saying? Because those records that be going anyway.
For sure.
You know what I'm saying? So, yeah, we got another one coming in about a couple days. It's called Funds. It's featuring like the current biggest rapper in Nigeria.
Name?
His name is Odumodu.
Okay.
And then the current, he's like the Bryson Tiller in Nigeria, like girls love him. His name is Chike. So I featured both of them.
Stay tapped in.
You got to stay tapped in, because at the end of the day, because it's like, why run away from home when everybody running there?
So you guys heard him. So you guys wait. Okay, so in the next couple of months, another one is gonna drop. Like Davido is known for dropping music back to back. This guy is a businessman. I told him in one of my videos that if Davido was to be from the southeast, would say, that's the way they do, that's their style. They are always. Well, this one is not from there, so I wonder what you're going to say this time around. But he sure is a good businessman, right? So, however, we are done. We love our Davido, and we love that Davido is a family hands-on husband, right? Okay, so having said that, let's just talk briefly about Speed Darlington, Akbe, popularly known as Akbe. Or most of you would have heard today that Akbe has been rearrested, and for me, I think people are just like not supporting him. Everyone is saying like he deserves what he got. You know, he came down from, remember when he had issues with Burnaboy, you know, and that issue was as a result of him talking about P. Diddy in America, who, when he was arrested, the FBI discovered so many bottles of Johnson baby oil in his house, and Abby came out and made some insinuations that the same year that Burnaboy went to the United States, met with P. Diddy, took pictures and all that, it was that same year that he got the Grammy. And that he has been trying, has not gotten the Grammy, but that this person went and got the Grammy. And it's like this guy used, you know, oil, you know, in his bekus, like Nigerians would say. Okay, so, and that actually got people talking, and because of that, Burnaboy arrested Akbe. And since that time, okay, after the arrest, Deji, who is presenting him, went to the police station and they granted him bail. And of course, you know that when you're granted bail, it doesn't mean you're completely free. It means that they'll give you dates on the days you're supposed to be coming around, and maybe for questioning or for, you know, or for them to continue with the case, however, whichever way. But then again, they discovered that Akbe was not coming, and Akbe claimed he was sick, and Akbe said there was no hospital to treat him, and Akbe traveled to the United States. And in the United States, Akbe started talking about telling Donald Trump to come and give them a country for the sisters and brothers, and they're suffering. They cannot even do anything. They can't rule themselves, which is another wahala. Let us not talk about that one yet. So, when Akbe was done staying in the United States, Speed Darlington, for those of you that don't know who I'm calling Akbe, Speed Darlington decided to come back to Nigeria. And of course, before he even came in, he had already organized shows, maybe with his promoters and all that. And he came back, and while he was giving them something to smile about, the police people were everywhere, the DSS, you know, to pick him up, right? And they picked him up and rearrested him. And of course, it was still the same Deji that announced to us that Akbe, or Speed Darlington, as we popularly call him, has been rearrested. All right. So a whole lot of things have been going online. People talking, people saying he deserves this, people not feeling sorry for him and all that. One of those people, I'm going to bring what he said here, so that we'll read it together. So one of the persons that spoke out today is Daniel Rega. It says, Burna and his team rearresting Speed Darlington is justified if true, since Speed Darlington continued to slander his name unprovoked even after being arrested the first time. And to make matters worse, a lot of people checked him instead of condemning the act. There is limits to one's tolerance. I think he was trying to cheer him on. So we're going to hear what Polo, you know, Polo, a music promoter and a good friend of Burnaboy, he spoke out real hard. It was harsh a bit with what he said today. So we're going to also read what he said to Deji. So what he wrote was, Lawyer Deji, or whatever they call you, can you put respect on Burnaboy's name? Why are you even mentioning Burnaboy's name? You are nothing more than a special social media lawyer, Get your facts right before you open your gutter mouth. Control your client. That was Polo, the latest grandfather, slamming Deji, Swin Darlington's lawyer. It get as a view. Anyways, I'm just praying in my mind that the things that they're talking about, the things that they rearrested Akpi for, that's Swin Darlington for, is just that he jumped bail, okay, and that's another offense, anyways. That he jumped bail, but there were other things he also said, and several videos he's been making, which is against the agreement they had before that time. So several things are gonna happen, in the coming days. Believe me. Anyways, that's where we are going to stop this video. Thank you guys for being part of this, and if you are yet to subscribe and you love my kind of content, please do well by subscribing to my channel and tapping the notification bell so you'll be the first to know once I upload a new video. Don't fail to like, don't fail to share, okay, and don't fail to drop your valuable comment on the comment section. Thank you, and bye for now. Ciao.